Hi from Video Corsi Pro. This short tutorial is to inform you that in the last logic updating, the version 9.1.3, the solo function has been slightly modified, including the safe mode, widely used in a tutorial related to mastering, which has become obsolete and could be problematic in some cases. First of all, for those who don't know, I'll explain solo safe function. In this first example, we need to put different tracks in solo at the same time. For example, we want to put an instrument in solo, always accompanied by the drum track. This is what the solo safe does. For this specific case, it's enough to put on solo every drum track using the control key. As you can see, the solo button is ticked in red. Now these tracks, as for the solo, are linked with each other. Every time we put a track in solo, we'll also hear those ticked in red. Let's try that. This function has been kept unchanged, and it's still necessary to obtain what we have just seen, independently from the logic version we are using. In this second example, we have a voice track in solo, to which we have applied a reverb and a delay in sending. In fact, the reverb and the delay have been opened on two auxiliaries, and the voice arrives thanks to the potentiometers.
In my shadow I find how to change your life, an empty room like my eyes.
In this case, logic allows us to hear the voice with all the effects added, without needing to put in solo the related auxiliary channels. In this circumstance, it's not necessary to use the solo safe function. In the mastering tutorial in lesson 2.9, where we prepare the project for an MS mastering, as the one you can see, we use the solo safe function, allowing us to switch our listening from the original to the version with the mastering chain. To be precise, besides putting in solo the auxiliary channel used to group all the stems, we put in solo safe the other auxiliaries, which make up the MS routing, which is necessary to hear our track in solo. It's fundamental to compare the original song with the same song, which is passing through the MS and then the mastering chain. If we didn't do that, but we put in solo only the stems group, as it should be, we wouldn't hear a thing. This behavior is not logical, since logic should put in solo automatically every auxiliary channel contemplated in the routing, as in the second example. Nothing too serious, of course, but from logic 9.1.3, this problem has been corrected. The same project opened with the new logic version, as we can see, works simply by putting in solo the auxiliary grouping the stems. Note that an improper use of solo safe, as was done in previous versions, becomes a problem the moment we make the comparison of the two song versions. This means that if you use a logic version higher than 9.1.3 and you are using an MS project as described in the mastering tutorial, it must be modified, eliminating the solo safe, since it's now become unnecessary. Now the comparison between the two versions is correct.